right, Chairman, we're going to stream this meeting live. It is now live. Apologies for the delay.
All right. So you can hear and see me, correct? Very good. Okay. Very good. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, we're having our meeting tonight of our Finance Committee, the Waukegan Public Library, Wednesday, February 16th, 2022. And call to order here, Kathy Rogers.
Here.
Very good. All right. Rebecca Solano.
Yes, I'm here.
Very good. Larry McShane's here. All right. And Anna, you are here, our finance director, correct?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, and Jonathan is here, our acting interim director. Very good. All right. Okay, well, good. It looks like we're ready to roll here. Good. Okay. So the first item on our agenda for this evening, under item 3A, is review of the Waukegan Public Library profit and loss budget versus actual report for May 1st, 2021 through January 31st of 2022. And I have that document right here before me. And has everyone received a copy of this document as well?
Yes.
Very good. Okay.
Yeah.
So good. Well, I'm looking at this. It all appears to be within expectation and good order. Anna, would you like to possibly give us a summary of, if I'm correct on that, what your evaluation is of this report for last month for January, for period ending January 31st of 2022?
Yes, you're absolutely correct. Everything is in order. The spending is in order. If you, right now we are 9 months into our fiscal year, so we should be roughly about 75% of our spending. And in total, we're about 70%. So that's good. I do want to point out one item that is over is administrative services compared to last month. It have a jump in percentage. That's because we paid our insurance. We paid both the liability and workman's comp insurance. We paid them in January, and those are huge amount. You'll see that in the check list. It's $58,000. That's why it pushed us closer to the to the 112% of spending.
Correct.
But besides that, no surprises, no unusual items.
Thank you. Good. Okay. Very good. All right. Anyone have any questions about the report we've just reviewed?
No.
Okay, hearing none, let's move on then to our second item on our agenda. And that is just pulling it up here out of my documents here, the monthly board check detail for January of 2022. And I had a few just, what's this, what's that sort of thing. So let me just quickly see what I can find here. Okay, well, just had a question here, as I have a few on these. On page 2, this would be near the bottom of the page. Looks like it's document number 115339 to an Arthur J. Gallagher risk for $11,911 for insurance. That's insurance to cover what exactly? I'm curious.
That will be our workman's comp. That's the workman's comp insurance that we paid. That will cover 1 year.
Oh, and we pay that once a year, did you say?
Yes, we the general insurance we pay once a year. Actually, all the insurance we pay once a year.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And then right beneath that, there's, just curious, I don't recall seeing this item before. Item 115340, Centurion Technologies for $723.20. Something to do with computers, or what's that about?
Yeah, Centurion, that's where we buy our Smart Shield. That is, I guess, a security for our network. It's Smart Shield. We bought 113 of them.
It's what do we call it again?
a 113 license for Smart Shield.
Oh, okay.
It's protection for security.
Okay. Okay, moving on to item 3, page 3. This one's item number 115-348. Again, it's near the bottom of the page. This is to a 114 of 2022 Libraries of Illinois risk something. And this might have been what you were speaking of, Anna, for 47,200.
Yes, that is our liability insurance. So this 47,000 plus the workman's comp, that is the part that made us had a sudden increase in the administrative services expense.
Okay. Just making a note here. All right, very good. Thank you. I'm almost done. Just have a few more. What's this? What's that about here? Let's move on here to the next page and see what I can pull up here. Okay, page 4. Just curious. There's a this one is item number 115-351, 114-2022, Open Government Inc. And it's for $2,674 for website development. What's that all? Seems like I've seen that one before. I should remember maybe, but I don't.
We pay that once a year, way back when we signed a contract, and that is to develop. It's like a data collection and also transparency websites for this company.
Before we started the pandemic, we were going to utilize this to help tell the library's story, and specifically about circulation, amount of money spent on the collection. It's a transparency portal for people in the community to be able to see how the library operates and understand how we spend our money.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, I'm moving along here. I'm on page 7 already, just going through here. I know I had another couple of red circles around a few items here. Let's just keep on looking here real quick. Let's see here. Okay, here's one on page 9, top of page 9. This one is to an innovative interfaces. It's item number 115-383. And this one is innovative interfaces for $4,963.73. And sounds like it's some sort of technology for computers or some such thing. With that, am I correct on that one?
Yes, that is 1 year for Sierra cloud hosting. We pay lots of software licenses. This particular one is for Sierra. Sierra is it hosts our catalog.
Oh, okay.
Our collection catalog.
Mm-hmm.
And that's for 1 year.
1 year. Okay. All right. Thank you here. I'm just moving right along here. See if we can have anything else circled here. Okay. Bottom of page 12. This one was curious to me. This one is item 115-417, dated 1/31 of 2022, to a Minnesota Literacy Council, I presume, for $500. Just curious what the Minnesota's all about there.
That is for our literacy grant. That is an annual subscription. We have to pay for certain database for the literacy grant. And I do believe this one is for them to enter student results, student information.
Matrix. The software is called Matrix.
Right.
And that's how the Education Literacy Service Department tracks their learners and test scores and so on and so forth.
Okay. Well, that's it. That's all the questions I had for the monthly board check detail. Anyone else have any questions about any of the expenditures for January of 2022?
Larry, you hit all my my red circles as well, so we're good here.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're red circle on the same wavelength there. Okay, very good, all right. Okay, very good. So moving on then to the next item on our agenda, this is review of the fiscal year 2023 budget. Do you all have a copy of that to look at here?
Yes.
In looking at this, I looked at the bottom line on page, I believe it's over here on page 4. And it looks like the anticipated budget for 2023, it's 4,772,948. No, that's the FY22 budget. That's our current 4,772,948. And the proposed budget for 2023 is $4,837,148. So not a huge increase. It looks like it's less than about $100,000 or so. So am I correct on that, Anna? Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct, because we ask a little more for property tax revenue this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that is totally correct. And I do have backup for these, but I didn't get any inquiries. So this is our proposed budget.
Mm-hmm. So it's really, from what I'm seeing here, with the bottom line we just discussed, not a whole lot of differences between our current year and the coming year's budget. Any particular increases that stand out at all? Everything's pretty much in line with what we've already been doing, from what I've reviewed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do budget. We don't we do it. There's different methods of budgeting, and we sort of take the historical.
Mm-hmm.
So we base how we spent the last year, and we also do some of our budget based on what the managers request, because the managers know the department better than, they should know the department better than anyone else. And this is what we come up with.
Mm-hmm.
But again, let me reiterate, the budget is estimate, because there's a lot of unknown. I mean, the last 2 years, demonstrate that there's a lot of unknown. One thing we did decrease this year will be the cleaning services. Last year, we did pay for outside cleaning services, which we did not have to do this year. So we did not put that into our budget. That's just one example.
Right.
And that would be on page 3 on the cleaning services. I think I have an arrow pointing out it went down. And some expenses go up, some go down.
Correct, right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So the $100,000 that we
Any
requested
questions
from
about
the
the,
city additional was
sorry,
basically distributed amongst other different budget categories, including administrative expenses. There's a significant, not significant, but a small bump in terms of cost there. There was an increase in spending on physical materials and ebooks, as well as, but there again, there's some decrease in programs. Significant increase, not significant, but $25,000 more for marketing, because we want to try and do some interesting things this year, like billboards and bus shelters and tails and so forth. So there we boosted the budget for marketing. Reduce the amount we were anticipating in grants due to the number, we have letters promising X number of dollars. So there is why the $58,500, the grants category, is less by almost $40,000, $45,000. We anticipated less in cleaning, as Anna mentioned, in terms of repairs and maintenance, so that you see a smaller amount in repairs and maintenance, and an increase in tech services, because the technology that we're using, we are looking at increase in costs and local and long distance. It's not speculated, but calculated based on our current spending over the past year. I don't know how far Anna goes back, but she does a historical. So we were experiencing higher local and long distance, and hence the reason there's more in tech services. Slight increase in software, and otherwise they're pretty much on target for where we need to be for this coming year, and that does boost us by about $100,000. Note that is not exactly 100 at the total expense, because we're expecting more income for costs, things like printing and items returned that couldn't be returned because they were damaged or destroyed. So we're budgeting a lot more in terms of 42,000, the library revenues, to be 15,000 for fiscal 23 rather than 3, which was fiscal 22 budgeted amount, because we were closed for a portion of fiscal 22, or have been operating at a diminished rate.
Thank you. Kathy or Rebecca, any questions or comments about the proposed budget for 2023?
No, I don't have any. I think it looks very good.
I don't have any either. Everything's been explained pretty well.
All right, very good. All right, now we should have in order to move an item onto our Board of Trustees meeting. Typically, as I recall, we typically ask for a roll call vote on the monthly board check detail for what we review, to either recommend or not recommend to the board that they approve that. Am I correct on that, John and Anna? That's our typical protocol, just
Yes.
to reiterate that, everyone in the public as well. So, okay, very good. So then, do we have a motion to recommend the monthly board check detail to Waukegan Public Library for January 2022 on to the board for their approval?
I motion that we recommend to approve the budget for proposed 2023.
Okay, but now we're
The
speaking here of-
2022. What are we doing here?
we're talking right now, Hannah. Right. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Right now, we're the motion is to recommend to the board
Yes.
approve the monthly board check detail for January 2022 at the Waukegan Public Library.
Okay. I motion that we approve the check detail
For
I second.
2022. Okay.
for 2022.
Okay. Is there a second?
I second.
Very good. All right. Okay, and this is involves a financial matter. So as a roll call, Rebecca.
Yes.
Very good. Kathy.
Aye.
Larry. Aye. All right. It's been moved, seconded, and approved to recommend to the board approval for the monthly board check detail, the Waukegan Public Library for January of 2022. Do we need to recommend, just a question here to John, Anna, do we need to also have a similar such motion for the budget, or is that just for our discourse here and then for the board to review on their own for their decision?
I think that if you make a motion in this meeting to approve the budget, and then you go into the regular meeting, Larry, and make the motion to approve the budget for fiscal 23, that's all that would be necessary. So if you make the motion in here, the committee agrees, then you make the motion to accept the budget for fiscal 23 in the regular board meeting as the chair.
Oh,
Make
okay.
a recommendation or make the motion.
Very good, thank you. All right, well, with that in mind, do we have a motion to recommend to the board the proposed budget for fiscal year 2023 of the Waukegan Public Library is reviewed by us? Is there a motion to recommend it forward to the board tonight for their review and approval?
I move that we recommend to approve the budget, move it forward to the board, the budget for fiscal year 2023.
Thank you, Kathy. Is there a second?
I second.
Very good. Thank you, Rebecca. All right. Okay, it's been moved and seconded to refer and with our recommendation to the Waukegan Public Library Board of Trustees, the fiscal year 2023 proposed budget for the for the Waukegan Public Library. Okay, roll call vote. Kathy,
Aye.
Rebecca,
Aye.
Larry, aye. All right, all in favor, motion carries. Thank you. All right, looks like we have nothing else on our agenda for this evening's Finance Committee meeting. So with that in mind, is there a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Very good.
I
Kathy,
second.
It's been moved and seconded to adjourn the meeting of a Finance Committee for the Waukegan Public Library for this evening. Okay, roll call vote. Kathy,
Aye.
Rebecca,
Aye.
Larry, aye. All right. Meeting is adjourned. Thank you all for attending. We'll see you in a few minutes at the trustee
Thanks,
meeting.
folks.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very
See
much.
you in a bit.